I kind of respect this, not because I think you should or shouldn't. It's just that in the modern climate, which Western movie studio would ever have an entire army of antagonists that are black? No one would, it's so politically charged, no one would have the balls to do it.
Well,
And for me, this is the reality. I don't care, and it doesn't matter. It depends what's justified in the story, okay? They can be black, white, yellow, green, blue, doesn't matter, all right? Because it's a fictional world. It shouldn't even reflect. I don't even know if they're trying to justify this as based somewhat historically, but even if it was, right, there were cultures historically that obviously were made up of certain ethnicities that went to war against each other, and sometimes people portray the British as the villains or the French as the villains. Like Joan of Arc, if you ever see the Joan of Arc films, the English are always the a-holes and the bad guys. But if you ever see movies where it's like Battle of Agincourt, like the King, it's the British that are justified and the French that are a-holes. But no one cares because, I don't know, they're all white. Who cares who's the bad guys or the good guys? But if one has a certain ethnicity, then, oh, no, they have, the modern climate sucks, basically.
And it's not our fault.
But anyway, I just like that they don't care. I don't know when this movie was made. It's probably before a lot of the issues coming in. And sometimes people discover things like this in the past and they cry, outrage and everything. I hope they don't go. One, I hope they don't go after it. But two, I think India just wouldn't care. So
yeah, Indian.
Yeah, we don't care about your, posturing moral outrage for virtue. Yeah. So I just appreciate that at least in some places, people are just making movies to make cool movies, and they're not trying to make any social commentary or anything like that. And they needed an army that comes from a certain area, and they're all going to be black, so I guess they wear black faces or something. They're not trying to make a statement. All right, so this is the part where we see the arrows. Look at these arrows just launch off. But what's I find hilarious about it, the approach of that panel is so slow. It's just like, but then the arrows just like, watch, ready? See how slow that is? And then they're out, and they're launched. They have shields. They could have raised, one guy he had a shield, and he was running like this with arrow fire coming to him. And see this guy? That is like an epic moustache.